a way, I see in another. So, what is happiness for me, or things like this, depends a lot.
Yeah,
It's different between people. So yeah, I think it's kind of like this.
I agree, I agree. What do you think about this, Marcel?
So, I think depend of the experience. Depend of experience. The most experience depend of the point of view. It's very important for me. Um, Sometimes it happen something and you worry about it, but depend of point of view is it's change your life for the better way for me.
Good, good. And for you, Anna?
I agree, but it's a mind exercise because
Yeah,
it's not easy to be happy or to be positive in problem situations or difficult or any situation that you can't control. Then of course
exactly.
it depends of your mind, it depends your exercises mind to be positive, to be grateful for the things, and then you can achieve the happiness and the calm behavior. But I agree completely, but it's not too easy to practice.
Yes, yes, totally agree with that. And for you, Leo, what do you think?
Me or Leops?
Oh, Leonardo, you. Leo Lopes, it's another, another room.
Yeah, yeah. For me, to understand our bad or good experiences, it depends on how we see them really. Because for me, happiness is part of moment, and joy is inside us all the time, and independent on the bad situation or good situation. And I think we have to understand what is happiness and joy. And I think joy is inside us. Is more important for me.
Yeah, really good thought. Thank you, man. And you, Talita, what do you think?
I'd say that in the most of the times, this sentence can be true for me because I really believe that um, our happiness, depending on, um, as everyone has said now, on discipline our minds, um, um, despite of the kind of situation we're living. But maybe sometimes it's not true. So the most of times is, but what I mean is, for example, some people may can pretend something and just it's a kind use this idea as a
As
how can I
excuse,
say?
an
Yeah, this
excuse, yeah.
excuse, yeah. For example, no, don't worry, I'm okay. It's just a question of perspective. So um, that's it.
I got it, I got it. Really good. And you, Swelling, what do you think?
Yeah, I don't believe we'll achieve happiness, but we feel happiness every day. And when we feel sad every day, too. And someone said to me that karma isn't something that happened to us, but how to deal with. So I try to put this phrase in my mind every single day. But it's as another people said here, It's really complicated, but I think it's true. It's really true. So we need to think about this phrase, and when you see the things about the other perspectives, you feel happy, and that's it. It's simple, but it's complicated at the same time.
The same time, yeah. That is it. We are complicated, not one. It's not simple to say something. Oh, it's just that. I think it never it's just that. It's something like. And Isaac, I will explain to you. The question it's about this sentence, and the sentence said that we have experience, we pass for situations, and for active or feeling, like Swellen said, happiness about these situations, this experience, we have to not think what they really are, but see them, but depends of how we see them, not what they really are. You understand now? I don't think so. You turn off the camera, but yeah.
Mais ou menos. Repeat?
Yeah, it just like if you agree, when you pass an experience or a situation, a bad situation, you pass a bad situation, and you feel sad. Okay, you pass for a bad situation and feel sad. If you looking for the situation in another perspective, in another way, you could feel better. You could feel happy, or you could feel better. You agree with that?
Oi?
You got it? You understand now? I don't think you.
Para eu falar sobre alguma situação ruim ou o que eu senti em relação a isso, uma coisa assim.
Well, I want to speak in Portuguese just to put the idea in general. É como se você passasse por uma situação ruim e você está triste. Aí você vai e olha essa situação de uma maneira diferente, de uma perspectiva diferente. Aí, olhando de uma maneira diferente, você pode se sentir melhor. Essa é a ideia da frase. Aí é para ver se você concorda ou não com essa ideia da frase. O que você acha?
Ah, ok. É difficulty, sei lá.
Yes, it's difficult.
I think is difficult, and
I think you're cutting. Your internet it's cutting, and you are frozen. Now, try to turn off your camera. Maybe be better. No. Try to speak now. No, we didn't listen. Try to fix or turn on the internet or something like that. Come to the meeting again and we continue, okay? So the second one, it's about the advertisement. When you see an advertisement, this advertisement try to pass a vision about the product, the service. And have you ever seen an advertisement that doesn't correspond to the reality? Because they want to show us a perspective about this product, about this service. But have you ever seen a one that didn't correspond with the reality? Leonardo, what what do you remember?
The, I think 90% of advertisement today is or not or is not true, or they hide the truth. Um, 90% because about food or digital courses in the internet, they hide the price, or about food they price the market, the picture of
Yes,
food is better than content. It's always happiness. Happiness, no, yeah, happiness.
happens all the time. Yeah, like that.
But yeah,
I
it is normally nowadays. Yeah, but
yeah, it's like a something indeed in marketing. Marketing's already that. It's like something like that, something like that.
it's super estimative, super estimative
Yes, yeah,
about everything, anything.
yes, I agree. What do you think, Swelling?
All the time, because photography and videography is an art, so we change the perspective of things
Yes,
to be beautiful. So it's normal. And one thing that we want to pass with this is the experience. So sometimes the product's not the same that the photo, because the photo is an art, is a perspective of a photographer about something, but the experience is like the same, you know. It's about the phrase of the slogan of the brand. So I see it this way because I work with these
yes, you
things.
work with it. Yeah,
Yeah.
totally. Thank you. And for you, Anna, what do you think?
Yes, probably I already saw many advertisements, but I remember an specific right now. The point here is that all the advertisement, or the people are very happy. The shampoo works in all kinds of hair, and it's not really. Then the companies want to show that it's easy, the life is beautiful, the people are happy with the product. It's not the truth, it's not really. I don't remember an specific now, but of course I already saw.
Yes, and you, Marcelo.
I totally agree, Anna and Swelling. Um, almost all times the advertisers it's not true. Uh, the media are interested to sell everything, and for me it's not true. The media try to show you the show what do you want to do, what do you want to see. uh, the for me the example, the most important example, the most interested example is a political advertising. Yeah, it's not true.
Totally. And let's see, Talita, you.
I found this a very interesting question because once more it's a question of perspective. I mean, sometimes a company, for example, offers a product, but if they are pretending something, I mean, if they uh, if they lie about for example, the properties of that product, we can sue the company, okay? But they generally don't lie. They try to use the correct words to uh, catch our attention. And maybe some people uh, won't be shaken. I don't know, but the advertisement. But some people will be for some situation. I remember that I bought something when I was younger that I repented, and I didn't know why I bought that thing. I really, and I now I understand because I know that in that time I was, I thought, I really believed that that thing will solve my problem. So the person that was selling that product, I remember he didn't lie, but he used the correct words. So uh, he made it. Yeah. So that's it. I forgot the question. But
Yeah,
that's it.
I got the idea. I got the idea. And for you, Lara,
Yeah, I totally agree. I agree with Tatita said that they have a great team of marketing that they can put their perspective, but we can sue them because they have the thing that make this seems true in a way. And I think they already give good examples about food, about political things. And I remember another thing that is about lose weight and vitamins, things like this. And that's it.
totally, totally. Lose weight or something about the skin. Okay, yes. Let's see. Isaac, you can speak now.
Yes.
Yeah. Try. We're the second one.
Okay. And you elderly see and of English.
And you are cutting, man.
E
Yeah.
consegue me ouvir?
No, we didn't understand because you are cutting.
Pra mim tá normal.
Sometimes we could listen a whole all the sentence, but sometimes didn't uh, grade well. So I don't know. Try to turn on the internet, something like that. Maybe because we not understanding them. Okay.
Pra mim tá tudo
No,
normal. Consigo ver e ouvir.
for us, you are frozen. Your image are frozen, and your audio is cutting. So we cannot understand you. Try to go out and come back. Maybe be better. So and try to the far one. We have a photographer here. So about this, the taking picture. It's a good way to show a perspective and represent a moment. Have you ever taken a photo that changed your perspective of yourself? Swelling. What do you think?
Uh, I don't think when I take photos, I change the perspective of myself
Yeah, but
uh,
I'm
until
realizing
I see
on like a
people.
selfie. I don't know.
Yeah, but I don't like selfies at all. Yeah, it's something weird to me. But uh, I just changed my perspective when people said to me what they think about my photo. Because sometimes I
Mm.
don't think what people are thinking about. I think about another thing, and sometimes it's so natural because, of course, I study. I put a lot of insight in my mind to just take a photo, but I not really think about this photo when I'm doing because the moment is so fast. It's a little bit complicated, but I
Yeah,
think a lot of people do this thing.
I think I got it. But yeah,
Yeah,
because when you are working with this, when you are on your mind only, taking in this way because your thinking is that though. So when some people for outside say something really different about the perspective, really change that, I think.
yeah. Sometimes we just do a photo. Depends what kind of work you have.
Yes.
For example, I work in festival, so I don't have time to think a lot because everything's so fast. But when
Yes.
I'm doing like a photo shoot, it's easier to think what I'm
Hmm.
want to pass there. But it's like that. I put a lot of insights in my mind. I listen to a good music for me. That's good for me. And I read a lot. I do a lot of things to put this just in one photo. You know,
Yes.
that's my kind of create.
And that is it. It's the progress of creation, like that, like a
Yeah,
process of creation.
yeah.
Yeah.
And this question is have a lot of connection with the second one because it's a
Yes.
kind of it's art. We are doing art.
Hmm.
I say this one.
And for you, Lara, how do you think about that? Have you ever taken or anyone taken a picture of you that you change your perspective of yourself?
I think so. I think every time I go to take a selfie, I looking for a better angle, a better light, in front of the sun. So I think change a little of perspective, but I don't like to like put a lot of filters and things like this. Just um,
All natural.
all natural, but looking for the better light and things like this.
Yes, I got it. And for you, Marcelo, how do you think about take pictures and about changing your perspective about it?
I don't think about it. I never ever take a photo to change the perspective for me. I don't think about it. I don't like photos every time. I don't like photos. I don't interested every most interested in it. My wife likes so much to photos all time to take photos all time, but I don't like it. I take it sometimes when I vacation and the special moment, but I don't really interested in taking photos. And the perspective of photo, I don't think about it.
Yeah, okay. It's really good because yeah, you don't mind, Oh, take a picture. Okay, okay, take a picture. Yeah, that's like that, like that.
It
And
is.
and you wanna,
I don't think that a picture that I took changed my perspective, but I like to organize my pictures in a physical way, not online, not on Facebook albums. No. I every vacation, every travel that I do, I print an album, a picture in an hour, or organize in a app and send to print. then this action, this moment, I don't change my perspective, but I think how I am blessed, how I can travel, how I can know a different culture, eating a different food, then it's a good moment after the vacation, after the moment, after the situation. My house, I have many albums, many. I have a place, a room with many. All the vacations I do a album that I like to see, to remember, to tell my son what I did, what me and my husband did in this vacation. That I remember how I'm blessed.
Oh, that's really good. That's really good. And you, Leo, for you. Oh, we didn't listen you. Do I think you are muted maybe? No, no.
And now, and now.
Low, I don't know things, but if you want to be a bit higher, the volume.
And now,
Oh, okay, okay.
yeah.
Now I listen very well.
About the question, I haven't take a photo. Yeah, that changed my perspective because I'm not linked with photos. I like taking photos, but a few photos, and for each situation. My fiance is photographer,
Oh,
and
good, good.
and she loves take a photo. I I kind of there, but I think the people are dependent on likes of likes of uh, um, like that like that. But I like the photos when it get across the truth, the natural moment. Yeah, but
Yes, good.
nowadays is normal and take a photo and is not pass not to pass the truth, not to pass the natural thing is a bad thing because I think the mental health the
Yeah,
people is going bad because that because the approbation because the
probation
approvação
station. Yeah,
because the approbation of the other people's and is bad thing.
yes, I agree with this part. And Talita, for you.
I think that I had never thought uh, in this before, but thinking now, um, what I can say is that I think that um, take photos nowadays is something very common because it's something easy. So, I mean, for example, 2 decades ago, in the beginning of this century, 2001, 2002, it still were more difficult to take photos because you have to print the photos, you have to use, I even don't know the name, Filme and Revelar, things uh, things like this. So um, what I'm trying to say is that in the past, how take photos was something more difficult. We tried to capture special moments, and now photos are something very common. So a lot of people take photos of a meal, for example, all the time is something very common. So that's it.
Yes,
I don't know if it's not related with the question, maybe, but it's something that I
and
started
that is it.
to think now.
Yes. When I put this question, I think about the role of the photographer. I think it's really important, and I really respect them because when you see a person with self-esteem problem or difficult with deal with your body, with your, your with yourself, indeed, and this this person put the the person with this kind of problems in a way that seeing herself or yourself better, it's really good, really good, because makes difference for a life for someone, and I think about this, and it's really good. Let's see. Oh, the 5-1. Can you change someone's perspective? And in which case is this a good thing? Hmm. What do you think? Let's see, Talita. You are the last of the other one.
I think that maybe we do this all the time. I think it makes part of our lives, um, to help people to change their mindset when it's necessary. It was something that I tried to say in the first answer, that sometimes it's not just a question of perspective. Sometimes the person needs to change their mindset. So yeah, and this truth is about everyone. So sometimes I can help someone, and someone just can help me as well in another situation. So I strongly believe in this.
Yes, totally agree. Totally agree. And for you, Anna.
I don't know if you can change the perspective of the other, but I think you can give good example or positive things, and the to avoid a negative words. Then you can show that you are different of them. But I don't know, I'm not sure that you can change someone, because to change, the person needs to want. If the person don't want, you can change the person. Then I think you can do for you can do for us, to give you good examples, but not to change the person.
Yes, it's a good point. And what do you think, Clara?
Yeah, I agree. I think sometimes it's hard to change the person. You can show different things, different perspective, but depends the person if she or he will believe it or not. Because usually when you believe in something, you will continue see the things in that way. It's hard for you to see in a different perspective, like this political things and political issues. If you agreed with something, you will keep agree with those things, in your side. It's hard to change this perspective if you already have your truth about something. So it's this.
Yes, and for you, Leonardo. I'm trying to say Leonardo.
Um, I think that we can change the perspective, the someone's perspective, if the person is open minded about. If the person is not open minded, we don't we can't do it. I think it's a bad thing from someone's perspective if the situation if we get explaining all the time is a bad thing. But if you give if you give advice or put the people raise put the people up the positive thinking is a good thing in all moments. I think that.
Okay, I get it. Your audio become a little I don't know rust, but I got it the final because I put on the max here the max and oh let me see. So I got it. You explain the situation and I really agree with the last one. And for you, Marcelo.
I agree with everyone. It's so hard to change another another one mind, but I try to. I I think maybe I can help another person with my actions, with my action. And I I I I remember I remember one situation when my I have a problem in my job and a coworker and I talk talking took with her and I talk about the situation and I see a point of view, a good point of view, and she talked to with me because you can see that point of view, good point of view. I can see this point of view. I see the bad point of view. I took I try to see a good point of view in everything. When everyone said um, there are many situations, hard situations, bad situations. It's too hard to see a good point of view. But many situation in our life, there is a many situation we can see good point of view. So I think the action shows maybe shows point of view. Maybe try to change of mind the person.
Yes. And really quickly, Swelling, sorry because we are out of time. But what do you think?
No, I believe that change is a process, so it takes time. So if you can do something to change another person perspective, it's really good. But on the other hand, I don't care anymore, really. So I just say it's okay and living my life as a happy person. That's
But
it.
okay, I don't care. I like
Yeah,
it. This
I don't.
easier to handle. Yeah. And welcome back, guys. Hey, Gustavo, Leo, Felipe, Endo, you are here, man. I didn't see you.
Yeah.
How was the
I
conversation? How was the conversation?
was very good, you know. I changed my perspective a lot this morning.
Good, good. Was my main point.
Yeah. Yeah.
What was the main point of the conversation, Leo? Well, that you talk about?
I think we it was a curious topic because we don't talk so much about perspective. So yeah, so in most questions, question number one, and we start to think about the question because we have no idea what to answer, and it was good.
Good, really good. So let's see. And Felipe, what do you think about the conversation did?
No, it was good. Yes, positive. I always learn. Yeah, especially the questions. It was more like you try to understand exactly what was a perspective as, but now I understand perspective, how it is, that each person is unique. And at the end, yeah, we have to respect the other people. And it is it, yes. It's interesting uh, to find out things about different perspectives because I'm curious, so I'm very open. I want to understand the different
Yeah,
types of thoughts. I want to. For me, it's a pleasure. It's what makes the world a special place because otherwise it would be boring if everybody had the same perspective. Yeah, so
yeah, I
that's
do
what
believe that.
makes the world colorful, more interesting, and that's the most important to learn. Yes, you try to learn, try to understand more.
Yes, I do believe that and totally agree. So, guys, thank you for coming. Really glad to be here with you. Was an awesome conversation with you guys. All the people in the main room and others, thank you so much. So the main point is to change your perspective, maybe, but that is it. What is your perspective about Monday morning? You know, a funny and happy place to talk English, maybe. So that is it. And you you will receive in your email forms that is the feedback. Guys, change your perspective about feedback because you know feedback is something that you really type something, some notes and some letters here, but it's really important for us because you we know about what you're feeling about the conversation, about me as host, and about the authenticity. So put your heart in this. I do believe you. And my perspective about this, that you are awesome. And I'm so glad that you come here in the Monday morning. So thank you all. And that is it. Have a nice week. Uh, good. Have a nice week, you all. Take take care of yourselves. And bye bye, guys. See you next week.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
I
Thank
think
you too.
Bye.
See, bye YouTube.
You guys.
See you next week.